Hey, good morning, everyone. So hopefully this is not a long message, and it might be a part 2 to it, or part 3. This message is going to tag off of the NASA thing. So, I added a couple other links to it. So right now, I need y'all to understand this. Back in the day, when with NASA, right before I was born, well, okay, first and foremost, hey everyone, I know the screen looks kind of blurry. It's my energy. So, hold on, I'm going to do it in a way like this. It's like, you can't tell. But anyway, it's my energy level. So that's why it looks the way it does. But anywho, alright, so before I was born, not too long before I was born, NASA had a program, which is the Matrix, had a program for people that had kids. They signed a waiver, parents signed a waiver, where they would provide funding to these parents. If they knew that a child was special, had some type of special abilities or gift, parents would sign a waiver over where NASA would put a chip in the child brain, in their system, okay? What brain at that time? In the child brain. That's what I'm hearing. In the child brain at that time. And so they did different simulations and different things, mind things on you because you had special abilities, special gifts. They only did this on people that, on babies that they knew had these special gifts. And the parents got funding off of it for a long time. They got funding off of it. No different than mine. They got funding off of it. And they was doing different control things with the kids' brains, try to see if they can control the energy and this and that. So what happened is they did that for a long time, but somehow something, when it happened with me, there was glitches, and that's when they start noticing different things in the systems. Okay, if y'all notice, like when kids got taken and different things like that, it was a thing in the past, but it wasn't to the extreme. Once around closer to when I was born, that's when matter of fact, I did another video. Once the year I was born, that's when a lot of stuff started happening. Because they was trying to find the original Jesus spirit. They knew that it was the spirit was within one of the kids that had special abilities, but they didn't know which one. They needed control. So a lot of parents, when they did like these psychic things or whatever, the readings on the kids, the organizations did readings as well. And when they did readings, they found out where the parents was at. And when they found out where the parents at, they went to the parents, either swapped out the child or they did certain things like that. And they had them to sign waivers. Some kids got swapped out into other families where the parents was like, I don't want to deal with that. This child going to be a lot on me. I don't want to deal with that life. So they took the money and they took the child and put the child in a karmic family. When they put the child in the karmic family supposed to help keep that child from knowing who they are. Because if they know who they are, then they'll figure out the experiment. And they needed to keep control. So along the family follow suit, they will get a stipend, okay, for a certain amount of time. And that's what has happened in the past. However, now there's different ways. So when y'all have to do these immune shots and stuff, that's the other way how they've been putting these chips in everyone. So in Black Mirror, where Elise, what is her name? Hold on 1 second. I want to say her name. I'm going to just attach it. The girl off of Insecure, she's in it. And she put the thing on the chip on her head, and then she go like that, right? You ain't got to do all of that. They already doing it. So I'm going to say it like this. How in the world can technology mind control you? It needs to have electrical circuit. It's because they put it in your systems. Okay? It's already in your systems. All these babies and all of this stuff, it's in all y'all systems now. Every single person has it now. Okay? Every single one has it now. But this is what they did. I tell you about the COVID. COVID was another way to get it in people's systems. See, this is the thing. They already had the middle generation and the younger generation control. They needed the older generation. And what happens with the older generation when they are already closer to less, like, all right, let's call it what it is. When you get into your 50-year range, you're halfway to the end. Okay? You have a lot of life, but I'm gonna call it the way they look at it. How they can get the chip inside y'all through the COVID shots. Some people died, but they needed that. Everything is a cover up on top of a cover up. One part of it was they was hoping to get me out because I already had a chip in me. When they give me that shot, it supposed to screw up my system because it'll be too much of a charge. All right, I know y'all like, but how can they do it? All right, this is how it is. There is little metal particles inside of the shot, and it was screwing with certain people's bodies. See, remember in Willy Wonka when the little boy was able to go into the screen, but with little particles? That's what they do. The little particles goes into your arm, right? And it's in your system. What it's going to do, go straight to your brain because you have a light in you. So even if you don't know it, you have energy. What happens to a magnet? Everything comes together. Now it's formed into your brains. All right? So when you look at the screen, that's why y'all so stuck on different things, because though your brain is a source, your brain is a charge unit. How do a brain operate if there's no energy going to it? I know you saying the blood, but there has to be power to pump the heart. Okay? All those little fragments are in your head, and they attach to different parts of your brain. So when you watching certain things, that's how it's programmed. Also, people's eyes. Pay attention. When you lock eyes with someone, right? If their energy is strong enough, they can be able to communicate thoughts. Okay? Yes, we have spiritual stuff, right? I get it. But then for the non-spiritual people, the ones that don't have spiritual abilities, this is how they've been controlling y'all. That's why everyone is so stuck to your electronics, because it's a magnet. It's energy. It's a magnet. It's like Wi-Fi. You need Wi-Fi to connect to your phone, right? You are the Wi-Fi. You're connecting to the internet. That's how they are able to mind control you. Y'all had the little things inside of y'all the whole entire time. They just finally got the grown folks attached to it too. How many of y'all that's in y'all 60s and up are more attached to your phones now than you ever been? Think about how technology worked. Think about how technology didn't become a big thing until the 2000s. Because now we have more kids that have that stuff in it. Think about how many of y'all talk about y'all have headaches all the time. Your eyes be hurting and all of these different things, right? That's how I go. Think about allergies. A lot of y'all been having like asthma and all of that stuff. It's because no different than a disc. Y'all remember back in the day? A disc. What happens? You see all those scratches and stuff, and you keep trying to wipe it off and stuff, and got fingerprints on it, and now it's not working like it's supposed to. That's why a lot of people got dementia and Alzheimer's and stuff, because your disc got dirty, because all the fake particles and the fake stuff they put in, everything, all of it, the pollen, all of it, it all controls your system. It clogs up your system. Ain't no different than COVID. What y'all do in COVID? Y'all had the mask on. 9 times out of 10, y'all had it over y'all mouth. You still can, like when somebody sneezes stuff, you still inhaling it. Do you realize when you cover up your mouth, now you have to put more energy into your nose? So that's what you're doing instead of. They knew what they was doing. They know y'all wasn't gonna cover y'all mouth, y'all nose all the way up. Either you're going to be suffocated by the germs, or you're going to be suffocated by your own breathing. It's all to be able to get more air into your system. They needed you to get more air into your system. Yeah, the more your brain expand. Now the particles can move around a little bit more. No different than when I told you about your lungs. They was teaching your lungs how to expand more, even if your body system wasn't programmed where you was bigger or whatever. They needed to get the air into you, because in order for that to work, you had to have higher frequencies. See, they need you to get to a certain amount of frequency so they can mind control you, so they can have some type of form of control of your mental. See, think about it like this. How many of y'all have those kids and they real good and then out of nowhere they snap? Because something that they saw triggered them. That's how it goes. It's been a mind control. Think about music. Think about the songs that people listen to. Certain songs trigger. The vibrations help to move the fragments around the brain where they can control. How many of y'all are obsessed with certain celebrities and you're wondering, like, why am I so obsessed with this person? Yes, you can love a person, you can like them, but it's like, y'all know who one of the people I'm talking about. Why are y'all so obsessed with this person's life? Because of the energy, because of it. Everything is programmed. Everything is programmed. You don't need the little dots because it's programmed. No different than the Oculus. It's programmed. How many of y'all get to that point that some days you're like, Dad, I was just walking in the kitchen and then out of nowhere I forgot. Because of the program. See, as long as you got your brain here and focus on this, they can alter your environment. Your environment been changing all around you the whole entire time. And that's what they want. They want you to focus on this so you're not paying attention to the outside stuff. So that's why y'all going out buying all these clothes and this jewelry and stuff, because they're putting out fake material, fake stuff, but you thinking it is real. And y'all going and buying it. No different than the ads that y'all have. How come even when you're not around your phone or your devices, you could think of something and then when you go back to your phone, it's on your phone? Energy. Your brain know how to cipher what you want. It's like manifestation. Your brain know how to cipher what you want. Even what you don't want. It will program it into your phone. That's how intelligent our society is. But they're controlling your intelligence for their own benefits. This entire world is a simulation. They're controlling everyone. They even controlling themselves. If they got it within themselves too. But they believing that they have the full control. That's why I'm able to know what's going on, because my energy is the source. I don't need this to know who I am, to know what I am. That's how they don't understand. How can she know all of this stuff? Because my energy tells me. My energy is words. My energy is vibrations. That's how I know. I don't have to physically chime in. Everything is a love language to me. No matter if I see it, I hear it, I smell it, I taste it, I feel it. Every vibration has its own sound. Every vibration has its own frequency. Every vibration has its own word and number. It's all code. Think of the SOS back in the day with the military when they had a that's what you're doing to me. You're telling on yourself. That's all y'all. God damn, that's all y'all doing. It's a frequency. Whenever y'all do something, that's why y'all wonder how the heck she is so calm. She ain't doing nothing. Y'all know that I ain't using no freaking powers. You already know that. The only thing only ability that I have been utilizing is my frequency. So whoever I pull up a picture of, your frequency is telling me everything that is going on with you. That's how I know. Because it's through the phone. It's through the pictures. It's just telling me everything. It's a frequency by the way you looking in the video. By the way if you blink, your eyebrows, your ears, Your mouth is telling me the whole story to you. Don't matter what you hear, no matter what it is. That's how I can tell if you're in a good spirit or bad spirit. I ain't got to do nothing. Ain't no different than whatever I do, y'all can, whatever frequency you on, you can get a different message than someone else. And it's the perfect message for you. I take whatever energy you give me, whatever going on, and I take that energy and send it back to you recycled. That's it. Now, if you bring in negative energy, I provide it right back. Remember I tell you about the manipulation thing? How y'all use manipulation for the wrong thing. I just take it and mirror it. So I put a mirror up. You see this light? That's a mirror. You getting to see yourself. You get to hear. When I talk to you, you hearing what you really doing. It's amazing. One message can be so different for every single person, but mean the same thing all at the same time. It's an energy. It's a frequency. I don't care if I don't see you. If I want to chime into your spirit, I can. Because my light is within you. It's like a lighthouse. All I say, oh, okay, there's a signal. Let me go over there real quick. Even if you're not using it, I can still see it. That's how these people was able to take advantage, because I always saw the light within them, but they didn't want nobody to know it was there. They forgot that it was there. Y'all need to allow yourselves to, yes, we can utilize this internet, but pay attention to your surrounding. Your whole world is changing around you, but you don't know it because you focus on this one. And you wonder why y'all forgetting stuff. You wonder why you don't understand stuff. All y'all do is, y'all watching, it's like this. Y'all watching y'all lives through the phone. If you can't record it, you don't believe in it. And then the memory is gone. Because even with this phone, whenever you put a picture in, wherever you do something, guess what? All you doing is telling on yourselves. I didn't know. Y'all have a blessed day.